FP leader Mangosuthu Buthelezi and AmaZulu King Goodwill Zwelithini have unveiled busts in honor of former President Nelson Mandela and the monarch in Durban. The busts were erected by Sivananda World Peace Foundation.
Were erected today of one of Isilo AmaZulu, King Goodwill Zwelithini and Dr. Nelson Mandela. But next to me, there's a head of Parks and Recreation in Durban, Ubaba Ungcobo, who will briefly tell us about this monument. Baba Ungcobo, briefly, can you tell us about the plan of erecting this monument here in Durban?
We erected these monuments because these leaders, throughout the years, have stood firm and called all of us as different racial groups because they recognize that we use all manner of reasons, including race, religion, and so forth, not to unite and work against each other. So they stood firm against all of us, even at times at the cost of losing their own popularity, and called upon all of us to unite and promoted social cohesion, non-racialism, whatever you call it. So today, we are using this facility where we are, which is 100 years of age, using our natural heritage, because our natural heritage is supposed to be owned by all of us, whether we are poor or rich, black or white. All of us have equal ownership of these natural resources. So we're using this facility, therefore, to erect their past so that these live together, and their words will forever remain with us as humanity, as people of the city and people of South Africa, so that when even young ones come after many years, they will ask, who are these two people? And people will then tell them that in the libraries, these are their words. In this facility even, this is what they said. And therefore, if their words were correct then, they are even correct today. Even long after they are gone, their words will remain relevant among our people.
We do see the wall there of history of Indians, colored and blacks. Can you briefly explain to us?
Yes, we are saying all of these people have different histories. They have different origins, probably. But then that is not, again, an excuse. First, we must respect and recognize that we are all diverse because we have different histories, we have different beliefs, and different cultures. We must respect and recognize that. But then secondly, we must then go beyond that and say, what is it that is common among us that can bring us together? So these histories, therefore, these narratives are exactly about that, to say, who are we as Indians, Africans, coloreds, and white people? At the same time, we then link that to the history of this facility to demonstrate to people that there are things that we hold dear, and all of these things are represented here. Then if these animals are able, having different meanings and symbols to us as different people, they are able to live together and share a common space, it can also be possible with us. So these two leaders, therefore, are going to remain here so that their words will forever remain relevant and also be kept for generations for them to know and live by.
Tell us something. Will this park now be accessible to everyone, or you'll have to pay to come in the park?
This park has always been accessible to everyone. Actually, where we are now, if you were to come over the weekends, there's always hundreds and hundreds of people that are here. But we've noticed that not many of African or black people do come here, and want to encourage them. We do have programs in place to encourage them to come here. But on the upper part of the park, there are animals, there is a zoo where people have to pay a small amount to get in. So that is not too expensive, but then we always encourage, especially young people from orphanages, we do invite them here to come and enjoy, and those special groups, they are admitted for free. But it is a park accessible to everyone, and also given the small fee that we have to pay.
Thank you very much. There was Ubaba Ungcobo from eThekwini municipality telling us about the busts that have been erected here in Durban Mitchell Park, and the park is open to everyone in South Africa to come and visit and see this bust. It's Mlondi Khatebe in Durban. Back to you in studio.